Welcome to Everything Carp Fishing. I'm down at a local day ticket called Orchard. I've come on the match lake, so hopefully today I can actually catch something. Let's go. I was getting bored at my local reservoir. I needed to catch something, so I've come down to a day ticket to hopefully catch at least a carp. A couple of pound will do me today. I really need something. I've decided to put one on solid bag on a pink pop-up, and then the other one I've got a Ronnie rig with a yellow pop-up. On the Ronnie rig I'm feeding just 10mm pellets over the top. Obviously the other one's just a solid bag with some pellets in. Hopefully one of them will go. I've had a few indications already and there's a few fish jumping out, but there's quite a lot of species in here. There's a lot of like F1s, tench, bream, all sorts of species. So I'm going to have a bit of trouble getting through them, but hopefully I'll catch something, and hopefully it'll be a couple of pounds instead of just £1 or £2. I think I'd rather have a goal of trying to catch a 10-pounder today. Let's see. Well, not exactly a monster, but really welcome. It's been hard recently, so it's nice to catch a carp, even though it's a small one. Oh, lovely little one. Right, I'm going to get him back, and hopefully I'll get a few more. I've had a bite, which is really good. Only a little one, but at least it's a carp, and it's a good start as well. I'm thinking that as the day goes on, I may change to bigger baits and stuff to avoid those fish. It depends on how many bites I get or see. I've also decided to bait it down the margins for later on. Just might get a few extra bites down there. Let's see. Yeah, things are looking good at the moment. It's meant to be raining today, but so far it hasn't rained, which is really good because it means that I can actually do a bit more. When it's raining, you just sort of sit back under the brolly or something like that, and you're just not even doing much, and you're just waiting around for a bite. But at the moment I can be active and I can bring rods in and change baits and do things like that at the moment, so hopefully the rain stays off for a little bit longer and I can get a few more bites. Yeah, so yeah, let's see if I can get some more. Well, it's got a bit quiet now. Nothing to report at all really. I haven't seen anything jump. it's gone a bit silent. I don't know. I might make a few tweaks on the rigs, or I might change the spots where I'm putting them. Just keep it going really. I might bring them in and recast them in a little bit and change the spots or change the hook baits and try and get more bites that way. Yeah, so I just thought I'd have a little rest and have a cup of tea. Yeah, that's good, especially in the cold. Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing around with things until I get more and more bites really. The idea today was to get as many bites as possible. Hopefully I'll get something around about till £10, that's what I'm after. There's a lot of little ones in here, a lot of them. So I'll keep plugging away and I'll see what I can do. Yeah, have a little think about it. Hopefully I'll get something. I decided to bring the solid bag in because it hasn't done anything, so I brought it in and I've changed it to a Ronnie rig, and what I've done is I put it in that margin spot that I already baited up. I've also put on a half bottom bait and a half pop up. Now I've tipped it off with yellow because the yellow was actually the one that was actually going. The pink hasn't had a touch, so I've decided to make sure both of them are yellow, because obviously that must be the colour that they're after at the moment. And I've put half and half down the margins. It's slightly bigger bait as well, so hopefully it will last a bit longer. Haven't done anything to the other rod, but it just went, and I just had like a £1/2 pound carp or something, like really small little common, and I just slipped back quickly. It shows really that fishing with little 12mm pop-ups is just catching all them little carp. What I might do is make up some snowmans, and once I've had enough catching little carp, I'm going to change to them and just lead them out and to try and get a bigger carp. So yeah, I've made some changes and I've caught another little one, but yeah, I think I'll make some more changes soon, and then I'll probably stick with that for the rest of the day to try and get those bigger carp. So far it hasn't rained and the mist is sort of eased off a little bit as well, so I can see a bit more. Hopefully I can see a few fish jumping as well, and maybe I can change my spots if I don't get any bites, that is. But at the moment they're after food and they're feeding. Like I said, I might change to a bigger baits so those bigger carp get a chance to pick up the bait instead of the little one straight away. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going and hopefully I'll get a few more carp. Well, I had another bite on the yellow pop-up up against the island, and it was another like £1/2 pound carp. I decided to change on a snowman on that rod. I still with the yellow pop-up, but a 15mm bottom bait. While I was casting that rod out and getting it in position, the other rod went off with like an F1, and that was on the half and half, half bottom bait, half pop-up. So what I've done is I've changed the snowman on that one as well. Yeah, it was like a pound F1 or something, and that's not really what I'm here for. So yeah, so I've got bigger baits out there now. I haven't put any more bait out yet. Take a little break from it and just leave them out there for a little bit and see what happens. If nothing happens, then I'll just trickle bits of bait over the top, some pellets, and yeah, see what happens. Well, I haven't had a bite for a while, nothing really I can do about it. I have been trickling a few bits of bait here, there and everywhere. Well, I haven't had a bite for a while. I've decided to just put a handful or two over the rigs. I've had a few indications, but apart from that, nothing. There's a lot of little commons in here, loads of them. I've seen them jumping out. I've even seen them sitting down the margin, just sitting there for no particular reason. There's loads of them in here. I didn't know what was really in here. I knew there was lots and lots of carp in these lakes. I didn't realise they were that small. It is a match venue, and most match venues they are small. But I thought there would be a good chance of catching maybe an 8 pounder, something like that. And you know, my target was to try and get a 10-pounder today. It hasn't happened so far. It's been a bit disappointing really, but yeah, I'm catching. I've had like 6 little commons today, so I've had a few bites, but they're mostly little ones. But oh well. Well, hopefully I'll get something to end the session with. I'm hoping to get something a bit bigger. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying. I don't give up. I never give up. So let's see. Well, I've caught something finally a little bit bigger. It's not a monster, but it doesn't matter. I've had lots of carp today. I've had really good fun catching little ones. Just nice to catch in the winter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Lovely.